Good morning, friends. So, this is another beautiful morning in Madrid. I am again in front of Mercado de San Miguel. So, today I am taking a tour of three cities around Madrid: Toledo, Avila, and Segovia. So, there are three cities near Madrid. So if you have a limited time and if you want to cover all three cities in one day, there is a bus tour. It's a 12 hours tour. It will be a little hectic, but you will able to cover three cities in one day. So here is my tour stop, waiting for all the passengers, and then we will start our journey for these three cities. These are the historical cities around Madrid. So let's see how it is. So this is the bus, guys, which will take us to three cities.
Like an angel. Here my colleague Jose Maria. My name is Diego, like San Diego, California. Nice to meet you. Very important, please fasten the seatbelt. We are going to Segovia in the Valley of Fallen. Here on the left, we can find the Victory Arch. Now it's in front of us. 11 o'clock. Sometimes it's a little bit dirty with graffitis, it's abandoned, as you can check. Was a touristic place during the Spanish dictatorship. This group, we are Aileen Tirado, Ethan Lee, Fanny Morin. In Spain we have bullfighting
This
everywhere,
is the
except in
bullfighting arena.
Catalonia, Basque Country and Canary Islands. And in Portugal they don't kill the bull. In France also they have bull rings for bullfighting too, from the hills from Guadarrama. And this building on the left, this is a sun cleaner, like a filter. And here we have the first arches, Roman arches on the left.
Right there.
From the 1st century after Christ, so it has almost 2,000 years old. It's a treasure for everybody because it's a UNESCO city. This is a UNESCO place.
So we are in Segovia now. Segovia is one of the ancient city of Spain. It was founded by Romans, then conquered by Muslims, then Christianity. So you can see this wall. It's an old 12th century wall built by Romans. So this wall which you are seeing here on top is basically a water tunnel. So Romans built a very beautiful system to bring water from far to this place. This is another representation of Roman Empire in 17th century. Look at this European architecture, how they managed to build this arches, tunnel on top and bringing water from 10.5 kilometers.
We can touch the Roman aqueduct because the fine is 300 euros.
So you can see these holes. So you can see old churches of Segovia. So Segovia has mosque, churches, synagogue, because it was ruled by different communities. So you can find different religions in Segovia. And one other thing you can notice in Segovia, on all buildings you can see some kind of geometry. It's one of the unique thing in this city. Almost all old buildings are using some kind of geometry or designs. This is another building with house of spikes, because you can see kind of spikes coming out from this thing. It's one of the old building with a unique design. So this is what you can see in Segovia, all buildings with some kind of unique style or design. So I'm walking in the old streets of Segovia. So these are narrow streets, old streets, still maintained very well. So this is one of the mosque of Segovia. So there is a very large population of Muslims in this city. So here you can see their king. This was built by in 1921. There is another beautiful thing. And then there is a church here. So this is a mixed architecture of Muslim mosque as well as Christian church. So you can see it's old church with the different style. And here is another view of that statue of king. So another view of the church, which has a mosque style. This is another old building which is now a school. So Segovia has some famous candies kind of things. So this is one of the shop where you can buy it. Now I'm walking towards main cathedral. This is a main plaza, and in front of it you can see beautiful cathedral. So this is a beautiful cathedral built long time back, and it was reconstructed many times, but still most of it in its original form. So if you want to visit inside of this cathedral, there is a ticket of €4. So it's up to you. Otherwise, if you are going to Toledo like me, then you can visit cathedral there, because that is more beautiful than this one. Let me show you the main entry door of this cathedral. This is the cathedral. This is Plaza Mayor of Segovia. It's a small plaza, a small square, but it's an old square in front of this cathedral. You can see this Plaza Mayor here. This is a small center. You can see a lot of kids. This is the specialty sweet of Segovia, poncho. You can see it. Maybe I can try this and let you know how it is. You can see this poncho. There are different kinds of poncho, and then there are other sweets. So this is the poncho which I got with the coffee. Now I will try it. I will let you know how it is. So it's a little mushy inside, but it's very tasty, not very sweet. You can see it's kind of tasty, but it's a different style. It's very nice. I tried poncho and now I am moving out. So this is one of the specialty of Segovia. So if you are in Segovia, you should definitely try poncho. So now I am going to another city, Avila. So in Segovia, it's an old town, but nothing much to do other than cathedral and that arch where you can see that water tunnel and this old city. So if you are coming, maybe 1 or 2 hour, 3 hour maybe maximum is enough to explore this city. Otherwise, if you are taking this bus tour, they will give you around 1.5 hours. And now we'll go back to my bus for another city. Another look of Corpus Christi Church. There is a very large population of Muslims in this city. I'm again back to the arches. So this is one of the most interesting thing in Segovia. You see these stones, and these stones have small holes in between. So they picked each stones from these holes, and they put one over another, and then they build this arches, and on top they build a tunnel to bring water from 10.5 kilometers. It's amazing design, architecture of that time. I concluded my tour of Segovia. Now I'm going to Avila. This is another look of this city. And if you are coming here, just to let you know, you're not supposed to touch these stones. There is a fine of €100 or more if you touch these stones. But it's a good city. You can come and have a look. So here you can see one castle in Segovia. This is on the way to Avila. There is one very nice story about it. It's known as Snow White Castle. Why? Because Walt Disney came here and they took inspiration from this castle, and then they built their movie. They made their movie Snow White, and they designed kind of same pattern. So this castle is known as Snow White Castle. It's one of the most famous in Europe. It's a National Geographic, and it's an inspiration for Walt Disney movies. Another look of Snow White Castle, which is one of the most preserved castle in Spain and also in Europe. Now on the way to Avila, I will see if there is any other spot. These are lush green fields outside Segovia on the way to Avila. It's a beautiful country. It's a very fertile land. So I'm in Avila now. Avila is a UNESCO preserved city because of this wall. This is one of the oldest Roman wall and one of the most preserved longest wall of that time. So it's almost 2 miles and it's in actual state. in the world. So in Europe, it is one of the most preserved state. Here you can see old basilica, which is also one of the most preserved part. This statue of Loin was made in 4th century, so it's one of the very oldest Loin statue here.
And this is one of the gates of the palace. It has like a hole.
This is the gate for a palace.
Yes, this symbol. This is to show the social class with more or less details. We know if they are high class or low class.
This is another kind of old palace in Muslim style. This is the old city of Avila. You can see different old buildings and castles, which are, some of them are turned into restaurants. This is the square, market square of Avila. In the background you can see a church. It's a very old church where Santa Marisa was baptized. This is the cathedral, which is on Gothic style. Gothic style is like French style. You can see this cathedral in Gothic style, just like in France you have Notre Dame, and there are two loins in chain. So this is the UNESCO preserved city of Avila. I could not make much video because of the rain, but this city has very old architecture. This Roman wall which you are seeing in front of me, and Gothic style church. So it's a small city, but you can walk very quickly if you are coming to the city.
Why this river?
So I'm in Toledo now.
Okay, the river goes round
Toledo
the city.
used to be the
If we think
capital
that
of
the
the
city
Spanish
is a-
Empire.
It's a castle, a
It's
huge
a
castle.
city which
The river goes
has
round
seen
the
many
city like a
wars
big
between
moat,
Muslims,
protecting the
Christians,
city of possible
and this
attacks.
has one of the
Look
longest
left and right at the
river.
river. Now that is raining.
This river goes all the way
Imagine
to
trying to
Portugal
attack the city
and
from
then
this
merge
side
in Atlantic
with an
Ocean.
army. Very difficult.
Friends, this is Toledo. It used to be capital of Spanish Empire, and this place from where I am taking this picture, this video, so this was considered by National Geographic as the most picturesque place for any city in the world. So you can see how beautiful this view from this place. You can see complete city, very nice view, and their river.
对啊，这个位置。
笑周周的笑。
好吧，好吧。
你们4个人可以进来了。
Come, join mom and dad. Okay, just one picture. You can go back. Derek?
So Oviedo is famous for its olive oil also, and actually Spain is one of the largest producer of olive oil. So Toledo is one of them. So this is another look of this picturesque point of Toledo city. This is city of Toledo, and now we are going to a workshop to see how they used to make swords, which is still famous here, and in different movies like Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, they made swords here. So right now I'm at the workshop where they make sword. So Toledo was very famous in producing steel long time back, and then they started making swords. So different armies used to come here to buy swords from them, and still it's a famous tradition here to build swords, knives, and different kind of artifacts. And in different movies like Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, and other movies, they especially ordered swords from the city. So here you can see how they are melting steel. That was a demonstration of how they forge steel to make blades or swords. And now I'm going to another section where they work with 24 karat gold.
The inlay is pure, 23 and 24 karat gold. For that reason, you can see two different colors of the gold. At first, with a sharp knife, they make lines in 2 or 3 different directions on the steel. Afterwards, they put the gold thread on the steel, making all the designs by their hands.
So this is the store. Here you can buy different kind of swords, artifacts, gold artifacts, and other things. You can legally buy these swords. You can carry with you in your check-in bag, so it's legally allowed if you have receipt. Now I'm in the old historical city center of Toledo. It's a beautiful city. It's a must-visit city if you are coming to Madrid. Even you can stay here for one night to get a feel of complete city. So it has a very beautiful cathedral. So I will first go here. So from here you see that city built a escalator will go all the way up, which will be the center of city center, and there I can go to cathedral and other parts of city. So there is no elevator, but there is a escalator. This is a beautiful view from here. This is the view from the escalator going up. This is the old street.
Should be because of the cars. They carry ABs, horse riders. This is typical in Spain for the religious parades, because sometimes there is a priest sending water, holy water on the streets.
So there are many convents
We
in
have
Toledo.
seen workshop, but we have more in the city too. This one, for example, is working with wood.
That was another workshop where they are working with the wood.
But because of the COVID-19, many workshops closed. So today we don't have many crafters.
Sorry.
This is one of the monastery. And as I was telling, there are many convents in Toledo where there are many monks and sisters from all over the world. These are very old streets where once horses and soldiers used to walk. So this is the Cathedral of Toledo. Toledo has a very diverse history. It used to be a Christian country, state, then conquered by Muslims, then again conquered by Christians. So this is having a lot of history nowadays. Muslims, Christians, and Jews all are living peacefully here. So that's why Toledo, sometimes they call it as Little Jerusalem.
It's not possible to see, but they have one of the biggest
Look at this beautiful cathedral.
Perdona, siempre si te respiramos, tranquilísimo nosotros. La puerta de acceso puerta llana nombre de amarillo, la tenemos pues a izquierda hacia la izquierda. También si nos fijamos en el centro, encima del triángulo, la última cena de Jesucristo, hecha por Mariano Salvatierra, que era un
You can see beautiful sculptures on top.
hay un poquito de escondido en los arcos apuntados que son del siglo XIX, un poquito más sacro. Y dentro pues, hay un sinfín de obras espectaculares, cuadros de Tiziano, Caravaggio, de Velázquez, el Greco, el Pintán, Berruguete, magníficos pintores,
Here you
magníficos
can
cuadros que
see
hay cada uno de ellos.
two
Y
flags,
si nos fijamos
Spanish
ahora,
flag as well as
toda la parte de fuera,
Vatican
la
flag.
torre de la izquierda, 92 metros de altura. Y dentro de esa torre tenemos nosotros un pequeño secretillo.
This is a very active cathedral. Inside this there is a private residence for monks. Still they live, they pray. This is another building. And here, which I showed you, official building of church with the Vatican flag. This is the entrance of cathedral. You need ticket to go inside. And inside tour is part of my tour, so I will go inside. This is another side of cathedral, which is covered by wires to protect this architecture. But, beautiful design. This is inside of this cathedral, St. Mary's Cathedral. So this church passed through many hands. It was once a time Muslim mosque, Roman temple, and then it's a Christian church. So here they have very beautiful architecture of first Christian church. This is the stone of first Christian church. You can touch it. This seems very auspicious. This beautiful structure made up of 18 kgs of gold, 50,000 kgs of silver.
And then in the angels, for example, we have guildrons.
It's a very heavy structure made up of pure gold and silver.
Sobre esas menciones hay un Cristo crucificado, ¿lo vemos? Que no lo vemos muy bien por esa decoración.
Assassin's Creed. I feel like I'm in a game of Assassin's Creed.
You can see these are the chairs. Where sometimes competition happens for different choir.
Jasper, the stone, and alabaster for the white stone. White rock. You can find some names, for example, Prince of Iran.
You can see different kind of pipes.
Then the scenes about the Gothic style, for example, this means last. It's the second tendency. Or this man, the upside down man, is also last or missing because he has no heart. Dragons or monsters because of the hill, and the last one, the Granada, was in 1982. All these priorities for 4 years later. You have a private tax.
This is one beautiful statue of Mother Mary. This is considered to be a very holy place where when choir happened, there used to be bishop and king used to sit and listen. On top, king used to sit. Here all the distinguished personalities used to sit, and the general public used to sit outside. So So another view of this square area with a beautiful statue of Mother Mary. This is another side of this cathedral. Here all this natural light is coming. And on top you can see nice paintings still with the original colors. And on top you can see sunlight is coming. Look at this beautiful architecture.
Esto ya está casi rozando el rococó, ¿no? La extenuación total y absoluta de
This is another part of this cathedral. It's a small chapel with all the paintings, photos of all the saints, bishops. So all paintings are done in 16th century. So this is a small chapel where bishop and all the monks usually come and discuss private discussion. Here you can see mummy of old monks or bishops of this church. It's mummified body. I think you can see it. This is also one of the grave. So this was my tour of Toledo city, short tour, but covered most of the things. And now I am walking in the old shopping street of Toledo, where you can do some shopping, old artifacts or some tokens to remember. This is another landmark of Ovidio. They call it McDonald's Square because there is only one McDonald's in Toledo. So if you need to meet somebody, if you need to give some address to somebody, or you want to meet your tour guide, you can come to, or you can give this address of McDonald's Square. But see, this is the only McDonald's in whole city, and this is the center. This is another statue of Miguel de Cervantes, some figure of the city. And this is another downside view of this city. So this concluded my tour of Toledo. I'm in the main center. We call it McDonald's Center also because of this McDonald's shop, only McDonald's shop. And now weather is very nice. It's sunny, but it was very much rainy today. So I showed you, or I covered almost all places in this city. Toledo is a very historical place. As I told you, it was a capital city earlier for a Spanish Empire, and this was full of history. The city was full of history because it was first built by Romans, then conquered by Christians, then conquered by Muslims, and again conquered by Christians, and still it has a small population of Jews. There is a Jew quarter, and every community lives together. There is no problem so far. So in this city they are preserving old monuments as it is. Same buildings which were used earlier as mosque, now they are used as a cathedral. So a lot of history, a lot of things to do. You can come, visit, maybe spend a day. and then visit other places in and around Madrid.